What up, what up? So one of the things that I absolutely cannot stand when I buy a used vehicle is faded plastic trim. So like that around the wheel arch and down there. And I'll get some closer pictures, but I found a really good product the last time I had this issue with my truck and it fixed it. This stuff right here, it's literally called That Black Stuff. I'll put a link to it in the description here, but it works really well. It works super fast. It's matte, so it does just turn it black. Like I said, I'll show you how it works in just a second. I'm gonna try to do all this trim right now. I got about an hour and a half before I got something else to do. So I'm gonna put this stuff on here. I'll document some of it for you guys so you can see if you have the issue with this trim stuff and it bothers you like it bothers me. Try this. I think the bottle's 20 or 30 bucks, something like that. And this will probably do quite a few vehicles, quite a few times. But the last time I used it on my truck, it was on the lower section of the bumper on a 2500 Silverado, like a GMT 800. And it lasted for, I think we had it on there for like a year or something like that. It worked great, no issues at all. It was completely black. This stuff doesn't wash off or whatever. It completely absorbs into the plastic. So what I'm gonna do real quick is I'm gonna wipe all the plastics down with some alcohol, and then I'll start applying this. I'll throw you guys on a time lapse and give you a before and after, because some of this plastic looks, I'll switch around here. Look at this shit. The camera's not really doing it justice, but all these plastics have like almost a white tint to them. You can see how shitty they look. And so what I'm hoping to do is turn all of this, for the sake of rhyming here, back to black. Love Amy Winehouse. If you love Amy Winehouse too, you get the reference there. But like, see how white this shit is? It's so white and dirty. Just makes the whole, throws the whole car off, right? Makes the vehicle just look a lot older than it is. So I'm gonna hopefully get this shit fixed. Be back. Here's everything you guys are gonna need. Definitely use gloves. This shit stains everything. Definitely tape off your vehicle. I'm gonna just go around and broadly brush everything on first. I can't remember if I used this the whole time last time. I think I did, because you can use kind of like the corners, right, to get a straight line on stuff. But it says you use a cloth or a towel to spread it on. Wipe everything down first with some alcohol. There you go, there's everything you need. Use some blue towels with the alcohol. Shake this shit up really good. You can apply it with this and or that and make that not look so shitty. So my better judgment won, and I decided to mask all of this off. Man, I wish, there we go. I said, I wish this camera would focus and show you how shitty all of this is. It's way wider in person. There we go. Maybe that's a little better. Yeah, it just looks like shit. So here's the before. At least the front bumper. And after. Crazy difference. Better judgment, I ended up doing the whole car. Didn't mask it off. I just got really close in some places with the rag. I had to wipe some of it off. It comes off pretty good with alcohol. It looks completely different. Insane difference. Works really well. Definitely worth it. Probably took me an hour and 5 minutes to do this whole car. Pretty happy with those results. This thing looks so much better. Just having everything back to black instead of spotted white. You guys know what that plastic looks like when it gets like really sun faded and shitty looking. So really excited with the results here. Like I said, I'll put the link to that stuff, that black stuff, down in the description of this video. And like I said, easy day, definitely worth it. So if you got a old shitty daily driver like this as a beater, you know, because the tow rig doesn't have that, in a race car, we don't worry about that.